Oh, welcome back, you bunch of weirdos, to the Manchester United career mode. And guys, in this episode, we got the biggie, we got the Champions League final up against Real freaking Madrid. But first, we got a little bit of tidying up to do. We have won the Barclays Premier League, and so I'm gonna sim a couple of these matches. I'm gonna play a couple too because right now I'm tied. Well, I'm not tied. Lionel Messi is tied with Harry Kane with 17 goals apiece atop the league, and I want to get him that golden boot. So we'll be playing a couple of games coming up, and I want to play the final game of the season just because you get to see, the trophy. It's kind of a victory lap is the best way. And some more good news, Chris Smalling finally making his decision. He's going to be staying with the club, and that is excellent to hear. David De Gea is still a little bit in the air, but I mean, come on, it's the weather. We got enough funds, we can probably hit for him as well. We're going to go ahead and sim this game up against West Ham as well. There we go, Lionel Messi getting another goal, which will put him up to 18. Now we have 2 more matches left in the season. One up against Tottenham, and the final game will be up against Bournemouth. And yeah, this is pretty much a victory. Lap right here, as you can see. Twofold reasons why I'm playing this game. One, so I can play a little bit of D on Harry Kane, keep him at arm's length. I think he's still at 17, Messi is at 18. I want to get Lionel Messi the golden boots in the Barclays Premier League. So yeah, but unfortunately, because of a terrible schedule, where we're basically only having 2 days rest, we're not going to be able to start him in the game. He is on the bench, and hopefully I can bring him in as a little bit of a super sub and go ahead and grab a goal or two later on in the game. But here we go, leading off right away, Pion Sisto going ahead and getting a fired shot right at Hugo Lloris, and the Leroy Sané. Beautiful movement, terrible shot. What the hell was that shot? Leroy Sané, the jury is still out on that kid. The jury is still out, and now Felipe Anderson onto the ball, going ahead, laying it forward to Leroy Sané, who plays it across, almost into the path of Anthony Martial, but finds its way to Romelu Lukaku, who has the strength and the guile, and, oh, look at the agility and the accuracy to go ahead and just power that into the net. What was that defender doing? Great work by Felipe Anderson. A quick little turn right there. Goes ahead, sweats it across pretty much. Semi-sweat, and with just so much strength to hold off the defender, not even affecting him at all. Keeping him, you just stay over here. I'm going to go score a goal right now. Thanks, little kid right there. And as you can see, we have a 1-goal lead, which we are going to be trying to go ahead and adding on to in the 43rd minute. Yusuf Erdogan plays it over to Bazior, who parries it away right there. And as you can see, Hugo Lloris makes a first save, but somehow succumbs to a second odd shot, and Dele Alli goes ahead and fires this in, and he's celebrating like he's owning up on the goal, but this is, as you can see, clearly an own goal from Hugo Lloris. Tragic on him. He's a world-class keeper, but he's going to want to have that one back right there. It was clearly going to be across the line, but even if it made it across the line, Romelu Lukaku was going to be there to go ahead and sweat it up. But now we are going ahead and subbing in Lionel Messi in the 60th minute, and he's going to go ahead and try to go ahead and do it good. Lionel Messi, the best player in the world, going ahead and extending his lead atop of the Barclays Premier League with 2 goals right there. Well, not 2 goals in this game, but he has a 2-goal lead over Harry Kane, who we have kept at bay, we've totally just rendered Tottenham pretty much just impotent in this one. And unlucky once again, Hugo Lloris, this is not your fault this time. As you can see right here, Hugo Lloris probably had that covered at the far post, but it bangs off the defender's head, and apparently it was on target because Lionel Messi does get credit for that goal. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and for Lionel Messi's hopes of getting the golden boot, that bodes pretty well for him. Now on 19, and now Lukaku's, let's see if we can go ahead and get it. A little bit lucky to go ahead and find it right there. Cuts inside, no one closes him down, and that one's all skill. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hugo Lloris, you probably didn't have a shot on that one as well. He just cuts inside. He's got the defender on roller skates. Once that ball actually finds its way to the number 10 of Manchester United, and he finesses it to the far post. I'm sorry, that's what Messi does. That's what the best player in the world does. He just scores goals. 2 goals. He only came in at the 60th minute, and he's already got a brace, maybe even a hat-trick in this. But now, can Townsend go ahead and get a redemption goal? Can he find Harry Kane? That's my biggest concern. But Bentaleb goes ahead and fires it away, and only off the post, not accurate enough. Heung-min Son goes ahead, gets it to Harry Kane, but that is enough. We have moved Lionel Messi's lead for the race of the golden boot up to 3 goals. And that should pretty much do it, as long as he doesn't score a freaking hat-trick in the next game. And I don't even know if we have to do it, if we even have to play Messi in this next game up against Barcelona. We might as well. Well, we got a week until Real Madrid, so we can play him. We can. And as you can see right here, looks like the assist, the top assist man, Andres Herrera, is going to be pretty safe. He's 4 assists clear of anyone else in the league right there. So, and I believe David De Gea is going to get the top clean sheet. So there we go. And in the next episode, we're gonna have one episode after this, which we're gonna be doing. Oh wait,
the champions have clinched the title already. They can enjoy this final game of the season. Just united.
There we go. Martin Tyler just telling us right away that yeah, it's pretty much a victory lap. We can just kind of do it. And when we're playing free, we're playing loose. We do some absolutely filthy things. Juan Rooney arriving at the top of the box. Paul Scholes-esque in the twilight of his career right here. As you can see, just trails in unmarked, and before anyone can close him down, absolute power shot, absolute hyper beams with a left-footed, no less, into the top bins right there. And the captain of Manchester United starts this off on this victory lap with a delightful, absolute delightful goal. But as I was saying before, guys, we got one more episode after this. Most of the stuff's gonna be done from here on out, but we're actually going to have, kind of a wrap-up episode where we look over, the MVP of the season, best goals of the season, best assists of the season, and, maybe a squad report, and kind of look forward and give you a preview of what Season 2 is going to look like here at Manchester United. A lot of questions. Do we keep Giggsy? Do we bring in Jose Mourinho? We'll see, but look at the absolute strength right there. And Anthony Martial, I do not know how he gets this in, but it is just a cheeky goal if you're going to see it on the replay right here. Most of the work is done by Mr. Memphis Depay right here. Great work. He's shown me things late in the season that I did not expect. Look at this. Beautiful pace to go ahead, and then look at the strength to just absolutely bulldoze past that defender. And it's a little bit behind Anthony Martial, and what does he do? He kind of side heels it into the net. Just enough of a touch to put it back on target right there. And I don't know what the keeper was doing. As you see, look at the strength. Just the number 2, oh my god, just gets absolutely decimated. Memphis with the gentle little sweat, actually a little bit behind. Anthony Martial just gets enough of the side foot to go ahead and get himself a goal. He's had a pretty good season. 12 goals in his first season at Manchester United. Not a bad start for a Season 1. Now Adnan Januzaj going ahead. What does he do? He sees, oh, Mr. Najad! Woo! Woo! Have a shot, mate! Woo! As Zerka would like to say. And ending the hard, as I said, we need role players. We need role players on this team. He's not the highest rated guy. He's only 76. He's only got a potential of 79. But he's so versatile. He can play all over that defensive back line. He can play right mid. He can play left back, right back. He can play all over the wingers. And he can bang him. As you can see here, rocking the number 32. Looking almost Carlos Tevez-esque with that far long shot right there. As it goes ahead and kind of curls away from the keeper. Bangs off the post. Which makes it, you know how I feel. You know how I feel when it bangs off the post. Absolutely delights. Absolutely chocolate delights. And now we run it. We win it in the midfield. And we are away. And look who is on the ball. He's not passing it to anyone. It's Lionel Messi. What is he going to do? Of course, he's going to cut inside. Absolutely do in the defender. Cuts past another one. Absolutely fires it into the roof of the net. And with that, he would absolutely, Harry Kane would have to score 5 goals in order to go ahead and get past Lionel Messi for the Golden Boot. So it is pretty much him. He is king. He is the king of the Premier League right there. Lionel Messi. What do you expect? 20 goals in his first, 21 goals, I believe, in his first season in the freaking league. And what an absolute, did 5 hold that defender? I'm not even totally sure. He might have just did that defender dirty and just absolutely master blaster into the top, into the roof of the net. And yeah, you're just gonna have nightmares. He's gonna have nightmares for a while. And we are 4-0 up against Bournemouth. And with that, the 93rd minute, we have done it, lads. We have done it. Add another one to the trophy bin, guys, as Manchester United have won the Barclays Premier League. It's been a tumultuous season, guys. It's been a long trail. We started out with Pep Guardiola. No doubtedly, his tactics, his philosophy definitely helped shape this season, helped us put it into a commanding lead. Everybody else was trying to chase us from the get-go, and we never let up, not for a second. We absolutely steamrolled through this season. But with him gone, with him going over to Manchester City for next season, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to look. But for now, we're not going to ask those questions. We're just going to enjoy it as the captain. Be former number 10, be former number 8, and now 8 again, Wayne Rooney. going to go ahead and accept the Barclays Premier League trophy. And you know there's going to be a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions for the captain right here. We almost sold him at the start of this series. And then all of a sudden he showed me things. He showed me things about my body I didn't even know. As he raises it up. What a moment. What a moment for Wayne Rooney. This has to be one of the sweeter championships. One of the sweeter titles that he has ever won. But we aren't done yet. We aren't done yet. Quite yet. We got one more. We got one more thing to deal with. We got Real Madrid coming up. So we're going to celebrate today. We're going to rest up a week. And we're going to come back. And we're coming against the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, James Rodriguez, Karim Benzema. What an all-star crew. But we're playing scintillating. Absolutely scintillating football, ladies and gentlemen. And I think this team can dream for the stars right there. A little bit corny, but here we go. This is it, guys. This is the final game of the season. Amsterdam Arena, Manchester United versus Real Madrid for the Champions League final. And as you can see in the press conference before, I did a cheeky little thing. I said, you know that Cristiano Ronaldo guy? He's pretty good. He's pretty good. And, you know, that's a little bit of a wink-wink to you guys. A lot of you guys have been asking, hey, maybe we should bring Cristiano Ronaldo back. And I say, I think he's a very good player. But we will have to see when the summer comes. If the player wants to go and the club wants to sell, then, you know, maybe it happens. But until then, cannot say. I don't know what impression I was doing right there, but let's go ahead, take a look at this roster. We're starting on the big boys. You already know the roster. Martial, Lukaku, Lionel Messi, Wayne Rooney, Anders Ferrer, Sebastian Schweinsteiger, David De Gea. And a little bit of a note worth, we have Erdogan and Pion Sisto at the right backs. I wanted a little bit more attacking, but look at this Real Madrid roster. Absolutely gangbusters. Bale, freaking Ronaldo, all the names. The Galacticos were in force right here, and they would be the first ones on the attacking movement. Oh, look at that beautiful pass inside, and Benzema's go ahead and gets it parried away. Can we get it out of there? Yusuf Erdogan just does enough to go ahead and curry away the danger. Now Ronaldo onto the ball again. Can we close him down? And look who's inside. James Rodriguez bits it back to Ronaldo, and it is off of the post. Very, very lucky right here. And then can we close down Navas? Oh my God, it was a cagey, nervy first half right here. But in the 21st minute, can we start the counter, the quick counter? We're playing a little 1-2. Sion Sisto, Lionel Messi with a beautiful over-the-top pass to Anthony Martial. He's still got the defender right in front of him, who lays it out to Lukaku, puts it over the top to Bastian Schweinsteiger. And what a counter. What an absolute vintage Manchester United counter attack. Those passes, I cannot stress how difficult it is to play those balls. That didn't come out right. How to play those balls across the field like that, and to actually take control and keep it under control. And then, of course, it had to be him. Schweinsteiger, who hasn't scored many goals this season, maybe coming up with the biggest goal of the season right there, opening up the scoring right there. But man, Real Madrid was not going to take this line down. Cristiano Ronaldo is in, but amazing save from David De Gea. He was crucial in this game right here. Once again, he goes ahead and ferries that in, and we go into halftime with a 1-goal lead in the Champions League final. Can we hold on, lads? 45 minutes to become champions of all of Europe. Can we do it right here? Off of a free kick, Yusuf Erdogan is going to go ahead, pick it up, dribble a little bit, and he's going to go ahead, play it to Lionel Messi. What is the best player going to do? Give it back to Yusuf Erdogan. And he's going to go cut inside, destroy the defender, lay it off, he says Pion Sisto! And there's a goal, ladies and gentlemen. That is a goal. Fullback to fullback connection. I did not start Luke Shaw in this match for this exact reason. I wanted basically two extra wingers on the field because I thought we needed the firepower. And that is as close as it's going to get. That is a little bee's testicle hair from being... for being a goal. Look at that. Absolutely gets in. If we were playing for England, that is not a goal, but thankfully for us, look at this. Yusuf Erdogan, absolute destruction on Gareth Bale right there. Gets a little bit behind the ball, but beautiful vision to see a cutting Pion Sisto. Cuts inside, hits it first time on the left foot, and just gets just enough to get herself a goal. But then after that, Real Madrid said, yeah, it's time. We're Real Madrid. And you ain't getting off that easy. 2-0, I thought I had this in the bag. But Real Madrid after that was relentless. Modric inside. Beautiful 1-2. Modric again. And parries it away. Not too far. And with that, I wanted to shore up the defenses. I'm bringing in Bowser, Ali, Memphis Depay kind of get some fresh legs, a lot of pace onto the field, and this is how it pays off. Lukaku is in. Lukaku, what is he going to do? Doesn't go for the shot, lays it off to Rooney, and he cannot sort his feet out, and an easy parry away from Keylor Navas. And now, 82nd minute. Look at this. Silva up the field. What is he going to do? David Silva cuts inside, and Gareth Bale somehow finds space in between Smalling and Stones right there. And all of a sudden, they are back in the game. 83rd minute. They're only down by 1. Chris Smalling got to do better there. Gets behind David Silva. And unfortunately, John Stones, he jumps for it. But an awkward position for him. No one really marking Gareth Bale at that back. Well, not even the back post. It was just center. It was just poor marking in general. And probably my fault for taking Chris Smalling out of position. But now, as you can see right here, can we find another goal to get the cushion? But we give the ball away, and just like that, Gareth Bale going ahead, whipping the ball in. It goes past all the way to David Silva. Once again, a fire Sisto blocks the first one, but Sergio Ramos is all the way up the pitch there on ultra attacking, and he fires into goal at the near post. David De Gea beats, and what? In the course of 3 minutes, Real Madrid have equalized. We had a commanding, we absolutely dominated this game. We absolutely dominated this game for 80 minutes, and we switch off for 3 minutes, and it's game on. And here we go. It's game on. We're starting 0-0 from here on out. 88th minute, can we get something right here? It's parried away. Finds the way to Lionel Messi, but he cannot sort his feet out to get a shot on target. In the 93rd minute, Dele Alli gets inside, fires a shot, and Keylor Navas once again saving the crossbody OP. Not that OP this time, and David Silva is going to go ahead and chauffeur that out, and we are going into extra times, lads. This is the Champions League final. Of course it had to be like this. Of course it had to be like this. Could we find the incisive pass? Dele Alli going ahead, firing the shot. Maybe could have laid it off to Wayne Rooney right there, but went for glory. He wanted to be like Kanye, but unfortunately couldn't get anything out of that. Now Memphis Depay getting found out in the midfield. Now Isco over the top to freaking Sergio Ramos. I don't know. Sergio Ramos has just scored a brace. What the hell is Sergio Ramos doing up the pitch? Why is he playing as a striker? And why is no one marking? Why is the closest person to him Wayne Rooney? My defense absolutely collapses. Absolutely collapses in extra time in the Champions League final, and now we have one extra half of time to go ahead and try to find a goal right here. Dele Alli, another amazing save from Keylor Navas. He was a brick wall all of a sudden after being basically Swiss cheese in the first half, but now we couldn't get anything. Now Bowser steps up, goes for the crossbody OP, and once again Navas just latching onto that. And now look at, we're gonna try our own. Stones get past the defender, cuts inside, and unfortunately Sergio Ramos on the defensive end gets it away. Dele Alli gets it. Rooney takes a shot at it, but absolutely scuffs it. And in the 120th minute, David Silva is just going to go ahead and play out. And that is it. We let Sergio Ramos score a brace against us to choke away the Champions League final after a long season. It's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. We had it. We had it absolutely won. We had it absolutely won, and we gave it away. And that is absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. I don't know what to say, guys. I'd like to apologize for how shitty I played in those final minutes. But my only solace in this is that we're going to remember this. We'll remember this feeling, that we got this far, that we got that close, and we let it slip. We did let it slip away through our fingers. And next season, we're gonna bring in new players. We're gonna change things up, and we're gonna come back better, more determined, more fire in our belly than ever, guys. A lot of things. I got a lot of things planned for this team. We come out with one trophy this season after it was looking absolutely magnificent at times. Our form was absolutely scintillating, and we still got Lionel Messi in the prime of his career. Next year, we're coming back. We're coming back. I'm going to remember this. This is etched into my mind. This is etched into my mind right here. This won't happen again. This will not happen again. This will not happen next season. I'm going to go for the treble. Why not? Why the hell not? We're going to have a good enough team. We're going to have new funds. We're going to try to bring in, wink wink, you know, a really good player that might have some roots at Manchester United. Wink, and we might try to bring in, you know, another manager to see how his style might actually play out. But first, guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who has been watching this career mode. It's been the most bananas, the greatest career mode that I've ever done on YouTube. You guys seem to be loving it, and I cannot say thank you enough. How much that I appreciate every single one of you guys that watches, that leaves a like, that comments on these videos. You guys are incredible, and I cannot wait for Season 2. We're going to do one more episode, guys. We're going to do a wrap-up MVP squad report. You can look at all the guys, and then I'll give you a little bit of preview of what Season 2 has in store. But for now, I leave you with this bittersweet memory, but I promise you, I give you the promise that next season, we're going to be back in the Champions League final, and we're going to win it this time. Let's do this, boys. Let's do this. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful day. My name's B-. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.